Hi, I'm Matthew Boland, also known as The Light, and I truly apologize for that digression in this video. I just thought everybody would enjoy it. I may be wrong. I may be right. Who knows? Who cares? Cigarettes are good. Not really. They kill you. But it's an addiction. Anyways, the point of this video is we are going to be talking. I don't know how many people have watched the news lately. I rarely watch it, so for me to even really be caught up on this, it's kind of odd. But we are going to be talking about a high school teacher from Batavia. I guess that's how Batavia, something like that. Batavia, Illinois, and his name is John Dryden. And if people have been watching the news, if you would have watched it last night, you know the story. Mr. Dryden, however you want to pronounce it, had a school board meeting today. And the reason for the school board meeting was to decide on discipline, if they were going to take disciplinary actions against him. Now, what did this teacher do that was so bad? Did he molest a student? No. Was he teaching terrorist theories? Nah. Did he tell all the students that they were worthless, idiotic, mindless pricks that will be nothing but conformist drones to idiotic society? Of course not. Did he strike a student? Not in the least. What Mr. Dryden did was informed his students that they did not have to take a survey that the school was handing out or answer a question about if they did drugs or any illegal activity. And he told them they did not have to do this because it violated their Fifth Amendment rights. Which, in short, it does. And if you wait 1 minute, here is, I will read the Fifth Amendment right now. The Fifth Amendment says, no person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when actual services in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without compensation. There you go, folks. There is your Fifth Amendment. Now, basically what this is saying is you cannot be made to incriminate yourself through questioning or any other means. Say you have a video of, let's say, you beating somebody to death. You do not have to answer questions about, is this you in the video? Is this you doing this? If they can't see that it's clearly you, you do not have to answer, yes, that is me beating this person to death. We have the Fifth Amendment. I plead the Fifth. The Fifth of Jack. Not really, but yeah, I know that was a lame joke. But still, you cannot incriminate yourself. Now, this survey asks students, do you do any type of drugs? Stuff like that. Now, what if they were to write, yes, I do drugs. For all we know, the school could have went, said, okay, the student does drugs. Let's hand this survey over to the police officers. Police go, oh, well, he does drugs. Well, maybe he deals drugs. Or he or she deals drugs. Starts following the person around. Sees they're doing drugs. And arrests them. Right there, they have self-incriminated themselves by saying in the survey, yes, I do drugs. And by the Fifth Amendment, the court system states that you cannot and will not self-incriminate yourself. So what was this teacher doing that was so bad? All he was doing was saying, hey, you don't have to answer this simple question. You don't have to answer it. If you feel like you don't want to answer it, it's perfectly in your rights, in your constitutional rights, to not answer. And the school goes, oh God, no, he's teaching the kids constitutional rights. Oh my God, they won't be mindless drones. They'll be independent thinkers now. Oh my God, we might have to fire this guy. Really, for this thing to be blown, you're going to consider disciplinary action against the teacher that is teaching our told students they have constitutional rights. That's taught in history anyways. That's taught in the history class. Shit, even if it wasn't, it takes you like 5 minutes to read your constitutional rights. It's not hard to understand your rights. It's not hard to understand the Bill of Amendments. It's not hard to understand anything in the Constitution. Read it. Learn your freaking rights. Because obviously, schools are starting to think that they have a right to put it in students' heads that they have no rights. Like when I was at high school, a teacher of mine, I write poetry. It was dark poetry. Teacher decides, hey, you know what? I'm going to go into his personal property, because it was sitting on a desk inside of a binder that was zipped up. Decided she was going to unzip my binder, take out the composition notebook, read my poetry, steal it, and yes, it was stealing because it went missing, hand it to the principal, and later that day, the principal and 2 police officers come up to the place I was living with me and my mother there and freaking go and say, hey, we might have to arrest you. You seem like a danger. It took several of my friends being like, hey, this is just him writing. It's just his way of writing. It's his creative process. He's not going to hurt anybody or anything. To freaking get it through their heads that I wasn't a problem child. I wasn't going to go and freaking shoot up the school or anything. But my rights, my right to privacy, was freaking violated in school. And that's what schools want nowadays. They want you to think you don't have rights. The U.S. government wants you to think you don't have rights. And now this teacher could be punished because he had the balls, the cojones, actually say, yes, you have your rights. This is what it is. You don't have to answer this. It's complete bullshit that this is even being done to him. He could lose his job. And if he did lose his job, if I was him, I would sue. Because I'm pretty sure he has grounds to sue if he loses his job. I mean, come on, people. Don't be pushed around. Learn your rights. That's all I wanted to say on this subject. Thank you. I'm Matthew Bolin, also known as The Light. Have a good day. No, you know what? Better yet, I will go one more thing. If we aren't going to learn our rights and stand up for ourselves, just burn the Constitution. Just say, hey, government, you can do whatever you want to me. You can screw me in my butthole with your freaking long penis of comfort. Do whatever to me. I don't care. Get rid of all my rights. It doesn't matter to me. Learn your freaking rights. Learn where you stand as a citizen and stand up. I'm Matthew Boland, also known as The Light. Have a good day. Subscribe to my channel. Like my channel. Thumbs down this video if you want to. Thumbs up this video if you want to. Whack off to this video if you want to. Do what you want. Comment. Don't comment. Have a good day. Peace.